Hello.
Oh, we're back.
Dan is in dire straits. We're playing Halo Combat Evolved.
Oh my god.
Friendships evolved. It's being tested here.
Yes, always evolved.
We're waiting for a good old guilty spark to open the doors.
Oh,
We're in. See, I told you could do it.
Oh wait, yes we did. I think he's about to activate the friggin'
The Halo blast.
no, the security guys for me. The little guardians.
Oh, good. To purge the flood and
Yeah,
all of
'cause
its
he just said, you brought
disastrous.
such ineffective weapons to battle the flood.
Oh, thanks, homie.
I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm aware. Unfortunately, their weapons, which are my weapons, are super good at killing me.
Low ammo.
Oh, I got back.
We had a checkpoint, right?
Bro, I hope so. No!
You know what to do now.
I
You got
do.
a strat. You
I
have
do.
a really
Yeah.
good strat.
Yeah.
Basically, we're a speedrunner now.
Yes, for a speedrunner, I have to get him to start opening the door. And then wait.
And hold out. Yeah.
She would, plus, at this point, I'm running out of ammo.
Yeah. That's, I guess you gotta like focus the gun guys and pick up a weapon, maybe.
Yeah, but
They drop them, right?
they do.
Okay. I don't know if they're like assimilated into their body or something.
Yeah. They do, but also the best case scenario is just to kind of get away from them.
Yeah. Well, while Dan is struggle busting, I'll just say that this is part of the Poser series where we play through quintessential video games. If you're new to the channel, this is Dan. And,
Hello.
And I'm Steven. We do a lot of different content here, including getting shreckled by the video games that we never completed. Dan's played this game. I have not.
I have played this game. You wouldn't know it by watching this playthrough. I tell you that.
But yeah, I'm on a quarter life crisis quest to beat all the video games that I never beat vicariously through my my compatriots.
Yes, and especially the ones who have no mechanical skills anymore.
Isn't that
actually
tragic?
It's super brutal, actually.
I'm actually riding a little high because I've put so much time into Arceus that I feel some of my gamer moves coming back.
Very good.
Yeah, I was able to play some Paper Mario and actually time stuff right, which I hadn't been able to do in a long time. So I feel very accomplished because like Arceus isn't like a super like demanding game, but just consistently playing through something that I enjoy.
And just working the joystick, working those thumb muscles.
Yeah. So it's not looking good that you're gonna get through this. So I'm gonna make you hold a conversation. We're gonna have a graphics conversation.
Yeah, go for it.
I think that the graphics argument with Arceus is kind of boo-boo.
Okay.
Because they're intentionally going for a style. I get it, Game Freak can't do graphics.
Pokemon has never been about graphics, so I mean,
No!
I feel like Pokemon's a weird thing to even have that conversation with because Pokemon is not, it's not like a big blockbuster known for its graphics.
No.
It's all about your little different monsters and the mechanics more than graphics. But
Yeah.
sorry, anyway, go ahead.
Well, no. Yeah, I mean, you're right on point. And even to say, like, oh, it's like Breath of the Wild, it's really not. Because it's really just the...
Inspired by.
No, I wouldn't even say that.
Okay.
I mean, some of the mechanics, yes, but look and feel, it's really just Sword and Shield. But they're trying to do a Japanese, like, sumi art, or sumi, I'm just butchering the pronunciation of that anyway, like an ink flow style, which is why when stuff is far away, they do this weird frame rate stuff. Like, it's an intentional decision just to kind of mask their inability to do graphics and work with the Switch hardware. So they weren't going for like high fidelity graphics anyway, and a lot of the animations are actually probably the best that Game Freak has done as far as like combat and stuff.
Okay, is this the first 3D Pokemon game?
No,
Okay.
not by a long shot.
Okay.
I would say this is probably the first Pokemon game maybe Let's Go was designed or like built with the Switch in mind, but I think everybody's universally agreed that Sword and Shield was actually made for the 3DS, and then they like switched midway through to put it onto the Switch.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. And so this is probably Game Freak's first real game on the Switch made for the Switch, besides Let's Go.
Okay.
And it's really ambitious in the stuff they introduced, and Game Freak's really not known for like pushing the boundaries, obviously. So I think it's gonna cement itself as like a like cornerstone piece.
Well, you say obviously, so Game Freak is like the only person that makes Pokemon games. That seems like a weird.
Up until recently, yes.
Okay, how did they corner the market on Pokemon? That
they
feels
made
like
it
pretty big. Oh, okay.
Well, mainline. Like other companies have made spin-off games.
Okay.
But like it's Game Freak. I think the first game was made by Game Freak and Creatures. I don't think Creatures exists anymore.
It feels like a weird name for like I feel like Pokemon is such a thing that like.
The Pokemon Company was created.
Okay,
It exists as a property
I feel like
of
Pokemon
Nintendo.
games would be made by like, Pokemon games, kind of like Lucasfilms,
Yeah, so you have Lucasfilms and you have Industrial Lights and Magic.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Game Freak is the Industrial Light and Magic that actually
enough.
does the work and came up with the concept originally, or vice versa, I guess. I don't know, as far as like the comparison goes. But yeah, Game Freak was like a little small studio that took on other projects to do Pokemon as like a passion project back in the day.
Okay.
So that's really the only reason they still have the property is because it's theirs, because Nintendo would have farmed it out well beyond now. You're getting so close every time.
I know, but now I'm in the point where I'm going backwards, where I'm making like negative progress from where I was. So let me go back to my
the tried and true strat.
Just run through, get to the door, have him start opening it. Okay.
But one of the remakes, Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, was just made by Ilka, and their only other project with the Pokemon property was doing the Pokemon Home, which is a app to store Pokemon. So you went from doing like
this is what Daniel was talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
We talked about it in a Game Brew podcast where we kind of like deep dive into like the monetary financial force that the Pokemon IP is. And you can check out that episode. Hopefully I linked it above.
Of course.
Yeah, it's right there.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Open it! Fucking open the door! Oh, it's so brutal that you have to get over here to trigger like the timer.
I know. Oh!
You don't have any other weapon, do you?
Oh! I felt that was actually a pretty good attempt.
It was.
I mean, I have the assault rifle, and I have. So I mean, basically your options here: the assault rifle, the pistol, and the shotgun. Which a shotgun is a decent option for that situation, but. I don't know. I mean, honestly, I'd rather just have grenades. So really what they need to do is just not use any grenades up until that
I agree.
point. And then just trigger the door opening sequence and then try and find a safe.
So what I find funny, and it might just be, so like legitimately, like people that have never recorded themselves playing video games is a completely different experience.
Oh, it's so awful, bro. Yeah. Because I wouldn't even stress. Because maybe I did die this much, like when I played it originally, but I just didn't care.
Right.
I would just like press pause, whatever, and just keep it moving on.
Exactly. My point is, like, you ran through Doom 2016 just recently.
Oh yeah.
Which
no problem.
I'm right. So
not even a problem, actually.
So is this harder, do you think, or is it really just like the stage presence kind of like of recording playing a game?
Well, I feel this is significantly harder just because look at the amount of fire I have, and what am I supposed to do about this?
Yeah, I feel like in Doom you have like better. You still have this wave stuff going on, but you have better tools to like.
Yes.
You do glory kills to get your health back. Like right here, like there's no way to get health back.
Exactly. Yeah, health and ammo.
Right.
Health and ammo, and Plus, there's like special power-ups and stuff. Like, yeah, like this is just significantly harder. Plus, there's a lot more. Like, you move faster. There's more places, like little corridors and shit to go through. Like, there's a lot of options in Doom, and this is like, if you told me like which one of those would be like the thing that would launch, well, I guess that's a bad example because Doom kind of did, you know, launch a whole generation.
Well, you're getting to my point, so I like where you're going.
Yeah, but like, no, this is borderline enjoyable. Like, I don't know if, I don't know about this. This is not great. It's not great right now.
And that's because like, I might subject you to original Doom,
okay.
But the comparison that I want to make is that like Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal are so revered right now, as far as first-person shooter goes. I think they're infinitely easier, and so what my point of argument is that Halo is just harder, and I'm wondering if that affects how people are perceiving like 4 or 5 onward. I get you have your take as far as the story goes, but I think a lot more of the gripes people have are with the gameplay.
So please open the door. Yeah.
So I'm just kind of curious if like
he hasn't started opening the door.
He didn't trigger it.
Why, bro?
I think. Wait.
Please open it.
Wait, where is he going?
I don't know.
Are you sure it's not? Is it a different door?
No, it's definitely this door.
No, it's going. It's like halfway through. You definitely have to like tap it to start.
Yeah, I have to like.
That's so.
Take off my helmet and smear my face against the door. Jeez. Yeah, bro. I can legitimately say I've never struggled with a Halo game like this. Like, this is insanity.
Yeah. Oh,
like,
yeah.
Not on heroic.
Yeah.
This is insanity. Like, on legendary, okay, maybe, you know, for sure. But this is.
I always forget that a majority of your experiences with 2.
2 and 3. I'd say 2 and 3. 2 and 3. I put a ton of time into 2 and 3 for sure.
So.
But even when I played this, like, when I actually played it, like, you know, years after the fact where it originally came out, like, it wasn't this hard. It's like, I don't at least remember it this hard. This is crazy.
Well, I just feel like suddenly you're dead every time.
I know. And I'm full health. I'm starting full health.
Right.
You know?
All the resources you could desire for grenade.
That's okay. So you remember when I said, like, Taylor's the only person I know who rages more than I do in video games? I'm like, I'm trying to keep it composed, but I'm almost at the point where I'm like...
Gonna just like start. Do not eat my controllers, man.
I know. Well, you know, and also you have children in the home, so I'm like, I want to be respectful, but like, I'm so mad right now. This is like, it's getting me into a place.
I love it. It's good, but
this is the experience.
That's why I give Taylor and Eric so much kudos for actually like completing games on record. Because like
sure.
it affects your ability to play, and it's so insane. And just I guess mad respect for all the people that like record and play games, because like it really affects your.
So you think it's the recording aspect that is.
Oh, I'm saying,
difficult.
well, at the end of the day, I think it's a lot of contributing factors, but I think like knowing that you're being recorded and playing a more difficult game,
because it's like a whole other part of your brain that's like spinning at the same time. It's
yeah,
it's kind of like I don't know. It's probably like what speaking a foreign language is like, because you have to like decipher what.
What you're trying to say, what you anticipate you're coming off as, and then I think that it's just like pressure, like mounting pressure on different fronts. But the core is, I think older games are harder, man. I think today's gamers got it like really easy. As he's like really raging.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't know, man. I feel like that's a hot take.
Is it a hot take?
Kinda. I think it is.
Okay. Because you've gone through Dark Souls 3 too, right? The hardest game.
Yeah, well, Dark Souls 1.
Sure. Okay.
Which Dark Souls is like
the hard game.
Yeah.
The game that's made to be hard and made to make you really upsetty.
I actually didn't think it was that hard.
Well, see, that's what
maybe that.
That's what I'm curious about, man.
It was absolutely challenging.
Yeah.
Like that's just because like it was less about like okay, I'm in this I've got like enemy after enemy after enemy, kind of like this kind of a deal.
Yeah.
It's more like super unforgiving.
Throw those grenades. You got 3 grenades. You got to start yucking.
I know. It's more like I can take 2 shots, or I can take 1 of the wrong shot, and I'm just done.
Yeah.
It's kind of what Dark Souls is. So it's more strategic. So it's not hard, like in terms of things you have to execute. Like this, I have to
manage so much.
Yeah,
well, and that's what I'm getting.
ridiculous.
Like, what makes challenge in a video game? Because I feel like Dark Souls is like, if you're caught slipping,
we got to get you playing Dark Souls.
Oh, man.
Because that's why I played it. Because I was like, I don't even. Again, that's not really the kind of game that I play, but I just want to play it just to see kind of like what all the hype is about.
Right. I mean, I have some Dark Souls here.
Okay.
I'm willing to play a Dark Souls if I have someone to tell me what to do. Yeah, because like I don't like getting lost.
I get that.
Like,
and here you are trashing me. Fucking.
Oh yeah. I think I'm about ready. I think I've gotten my chops back enough to like pick up and do like my own poser series.
Trying to run. Can I get around this corner?
But I definitely want to guide and co-host on that. Because I'll end up like running through the Super Metroid and Metroid Dread. I feel that they're not as entertaining because I'm like my whole brain capacity is going into playing the game because I'm that either A, dense or out of practice.
No, I get that.
But also I get lost, so it's hard to like, because what I love the Donkey Kong, like this is not me being egotistical, I promise, but just like critiquing my own content with. Like, I loved bringing Eric on to play Donkey Kong Country because it's just, like, a concise playthrough of the game with someone that knows how to expertly pilot that game.
Yes.
It's really good entertainment.
Oh, it was awesome. Yeah, it was awesome.
And so, like, that's what I want to capture, but I personally can't run through any of those games like that. But I think it would be interesting.
Well, that's why I'm here, Steve.
Oh, yeah, you're just going to like we could just like bang out Halo and like one city.
I know. I thought for sure we'd be able to, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I thought for sure.
Oh well, it's the same. Like I love this process. I love the creative process that the Poser series brings. Now I feel like I'm being interviewed about it, but whatever.
Go for it. If anybody's watching it at this point, they were probably actually interested in like, what the actual goal is.
Yeah. Because like even Eric, like halfway, like I think it was like the second or third. No, I think we actually did Donkey Kong Country in 2 sittings.
Well, he got to a point where he was like,
oh, I don't know. Like,
I've never been this far. I don't know what to do. Yeah.
But well, I mean, he's beating the game, but he's like, I'm not going to commit to being like, I can like run through this really quick.
But it's like you've gone through like the first level so many times that you know exactly like all the beats.
Yeah, but even someone that is that skilled at the game, like once you get into that certain point of it's like, I don't know, like last time I just cleared it just barely. And then also like kudos to Taylor with the Sonic series. Like when we got to the end game, it's like we don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it was nuts.
And just piloting that through, and also another concise gameplay because that was only 15 episodes I think to get through that whole game. Granted, they're shorter games, but they're hard, man.
No, I agree.
Yeah, but so It's
Back to
definitely
this cluster.
hey, it's giving us good, like, I can keep some good commentary going while we just like repeatedly run through this.
We're good.
Hey, we're just like those commentary channels that just have people doing like the Minecraft jump thing.
I guess so, man.
Roblox.
I feel like I did pretty okay last time, actually. The last
Oh yeah.
run.
That first one was really something, though.
I can't believe
I can't believe there's not a checkpoint after this door, though. That's
I know.
really kind of booty. Ooh, it's not ideal.
There's literally not 1 inch of space where you can just like catch your shield.
No.
It's it's crazy, and they just keep coming, so you can't just like sit back and kill them and then like and do it. They just keep coming.
Yeah. You said you watched like a run through of this level,
The last
right?
level.
Oh, the last level. Tragic.
That's the last level. Well, I never comprehended that it could be. Yeah. Because even the last level, or my problems up to this point were like getting lost.
Yes.
And
in a linear game.
yeah, and yeah. Well, they were getting lost, and like there were a couple of points where like, you know, like, oh, the bridge, you know, like another bridge, blah, 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 you know, but this is like I'm getting stuck because I legitimately have freaking difficulty.
That's good. I mean, it's the end of the game.
Not really. There's like 3 more levels.
Oh, no. Well, if you want to catch those last 3 levels, make sure you like and subscribe.
Yeah,
so
bro.
you know what those
Fucking Halo episode 32.
Oh, you gotta love it. Well, hey, you know what? We'll wrap up this level.
Okay, and we're gonna pick back up when I get through that door.
Yeah,
How about that?
yeah. So make sure you
Rest
check
my
back.
chromosomes
But,
for a moment.
you gotta synergize your chromosomes, man, and begin to evolve, ascend. All right. Well, we appreciate you watching. Give us a big cheer for Dan for playing
what do
through
you think
Halo.
about? Oh, I flubbed it. What do you think about the difficulty level in your games?
Right.
Are games harder now?
Yeah, like.
Or are they easier now? Excuse me.
Yeah. Vote now below, but with your comments.
Yes.
We'd love to know, like, are you just running through Halo? Or are you running through, what's a new game? Yeah, that new game that you just bought. You just plowed right through it.
Yes. What about, But see, that's it here. Okay. And that's my point, and then we'll end on this. Are games even like... Are games made to complete anymore, or are they just made like for multiplayer or for like, you know, other kind of things? Like, are there games that you even like care about what you're doing in the single player?
Yeah, microtransactions, man. It's all about that micro. You got to farm the money. Yeah, tell us your video game hot take down below. We appreciate y'all, and thanks for sticking with us. Bye.
Later.
Bye.